Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I'm here to do a quick flip through of this journal, and I've already detached a little or a big charm I put on the attached to the cover with a binder clip. It's a vintage wooden handmade ornament and a pretty little green felt stocking. That's what I have attached to the front. I'm going to go kind of quick because there's a lot in here, and I don't want my camera to cut me off. So this is the Jingle Bells Christmas journal that I've been working on, made from a vintage little golden book. There's a collage here. You can see the pretty fabric that matches, and it contrasts well with this cover. This book was in really good shape, and the pages are in good shape. It is vintage, so you might see, it doesn't look brand new, which we like that, right? And I have some eyelets on the front and back cover. The cover's also on around, the spine's also on around with zigzag stitching, and I found this seam binding that matches everything in my stash, so that was fun because at the last minute I had something else planned for the the closure, and then I found this fabric. I was like, well, I have to use that. It matches perfectly pretty much. So we're going to go through, because you've seen a lot of this, but you haven't seen, every page. So I'm going to try to flip kind of quick. So this is the library pocket that we already talked about with some tags. And if you feel like you're missing something or I'm not telling you enough information, we'll link all my other videos where we worked on this journal together in the description box. So here's a pretty card. I've got two of these paper clips with the pretty red and white gingham there. I just thought, see, here's the piece together pages like this where you see the sewing. Those are so I can make the pages wide enough for this journal, and I just think it's really cool. So here's an envelope and a card here, a pretty little Christmas card to start off the journal, and a journaling card here on this pretty paper, so on my burgundy rip paper. A card with a paper coaster tuck spot. This is a little envelope with some stickers that could be used for decorating. A coffee dyed piano book page with, I put little stickers. Speaking of stickers, I put one right there, or a couple little stars. And so here's a pocket here where we have this fabric ruffle and a little gingerbread man. This is a little foam. He's got a red sequin heart there attached with a bulb pin. And let me just make sure you can see. Yeah, here, we're good. And this is the Imitation, Christmas Imitation that I had showed you in one of the other videos. The Christmas note paper, and all of the tags that are shaped like this I punched out of Christmas cards that I was recycling, so I won't keep repeating that. I've got a doily. I think I have a doily in each signature, and this one's a pretty poinsettia. The guest book paper, which I like because it's nice and wide. And here's something a little different. I put a little metal bronze button here and attached this. It's just hung over there, so it's detachable. And it's old tag that I had that I thought was so cute. And it was just like this already when I got it, wherever I found it. And it has some old string on there, and I just loved it, so I hung it right there as a decoration. And I just think it's the perfect little addition to that page. Wallpaper here with a pocket with this pretty embossed recipe card in there. A gift tag. This is a pretty little kind of a Rolodex card that has some collaging on here. There's a reindeer, a piece of fabric, and things like that. Some flashcard, it looks like. So that was a little fun thing. And then I put pieces of the Christmas cards in here too. Like these were probably from, this was definitely, the sentiment from the inside probably. And this might have been on the outside of a card. It says Season's Greetings and a tag there. So yeah, I got a vibe from when I was making this that I should put lots of ephemera in here for whoever's getting it, because they're going to want to decorate. So that is what I did. There's a pretty Rolodex card here, and all of these, this is lined. And I added some little strip of fabric there. They're all sewn on my tabs. And most of these tabs, they can also be, something can be tucked behind and it will stay there if you wanted to do something like that. And all the strings have a little chipboard piece that I picked up along my travels in the last couple of years or few years. And this is a little nutcracker soldier. So I thought that was really, they had other purposes when I got them, and I punched a hole and made it into a little charm there. So that's something different that I hadn't done with those before. A little journaling spot there. It just kind of has a little flap that folds over. And this is paper clip tissue paper. This is a recipe page from Ideals magazine. There's a little red label here, Christmas label. And this is really cool tissue paper. I put a good amount in here. Whoever gets this can use it as a whole or cut out these. There's all little Christmas things on here. It says North Pole, you know, December 25th and things like that. It's really cool. And that would be really fun. That would be really fun to do something with. Mod Podging or collaging or something. So here's some more pretty pages. Pocket here, or decorated with some red and white gingham. And this is actually a actual original piece of cross stitch that I picked up along, you know, my thrifting fun, and I cut it out and put it right there as decoration. Hadn't done something like that before, so that was fun. This is the card we already talked about. It has the pocket inside and the little tag, another little tag, and a greeting, a little, you know, gift tag. They all have the different scenes on them, which are really pretty. And flip up with a tuck spot here, and they match. Santa and Santa on the wallpaper. Guest book page again here with a fold out envelope, and there's Christmas stationery, and there's card clipped on here with a Christmas card, vintage Christmas card with a vintage, one of those vintage plastic paper clips that I showed you in one of my hauls. Music or piano paper here. There's a pretty little red Christmas label there. This is the tag that I received from Maria. Super pretty, and she did all her little washies on there. Super pretty, and it's got, you know, lots of room on the back. And it's back. It has a grid on the back, which is really cool. And she has a decoration on the back too, and some pretty fabric, Christmas fabric there on the top. And there's a little glittery Christmas tree down there. And this is, I think this is supposed to be a coaster. It's kind of small, but so maybe it's a small coaster, I don't know. But Let It Snow on the back, and it has a snow globe there. Gift tag. And one of my other, this is a sentiment from inside of a card. And this is the greeting cards that I had showed you, not greeting card, little gift tags I had showed you that are supposed to be, you know, you stick them down on a gift. There's the place where you peel off the paper, and they're by Hallmark. But anyway, I thought they made cute little journaling cards. So that is in there. All my pockets are sewn together. So here's a tuck spot here with this ruffle. It's just a ruffle sewn on there, but I figured it made a good tuck spot. And I included some pages that I had left in my stash from a book that I had made into a Christmas journal previously. So those are in there to have fun with. Here's the back of that other card. You know, the front was on the other half, front half. And this is a little Christmas ornament that is chipboard. It's got a ribbon here hanging through this eyelet, and it's got a little fireplace charm on here. Super cute, and it's even got stockings hanging by the fire there. So super cute. So that's the first signature. Ideals page here, pretty page starting off the second signature with another ruffle and another. This is a different bronze button, but it's super pretty. And then I hung a tag on here that I made from, I made a couple of these. There's a couple in here. Made from a gift tag hung on here. Oh, I just got it twisted now. But it just, you know, slips right off over the button, and made a tag out of that. And there's an eyelet. Those have metal eyelets in them. Green doily there. This I have clipped on a, let's see what I have. Oh, there's a tag here and a little money envelope there that you can take off and, you know, open up and write inside or do whatever you want. This is one of my pieced together pages. So here's all the pages from the storybook, you know, from this book. They were all in really nice shape, no tears or writing or anything. We've got burgundy red dyed paper, some more pieced, and the ties here have a snowman chipboard piece, really cute. And then the rest of that signature, there's a tuck spot here with a pretty little, or kind of, it's like a 4x6 postcard. And it's got a nice little Santa there making his toys. And then the rest of that, oh, there's the burgundy, and then the rest of the pages from this kit. From this book. There's a Jingle Bell song there. And you see what good shape those pages are in. And that's a really cute book with there's cardinals, aren't they adorable? So this is the last, nope, we're not at the last yet. This is just a piece together page with a journaling spot. All my journaling cards have cardstock on them. I like to make them nice and strong. There's a flip up there. And I believe we are at the end of the second signature. So here's the third signature. And we'll just flip over here to where we have a tuck spot with a pretty journaling card. This is sewn around, and most of them are probably sewn around. A little flip up with a little postage stamp that I made. You know, it's not a real postage stamp, it's one that I made. And then this pocket has a decoration of red and white gingham with a vintage gift tag. In the pocket we have a recipe card, a piece of wallpaper. I just packed this full for whoever gets this because I just had a vibe that whoever gets this is going to want to decorate a lot and have a lot of fun. So I kind of packed it full here. This is a piece from that book that I mentioned before where I inserted pages, and that was just a wreath from that book that I had left that I didn't use. And this is one of the little, gift tags that you tape, or stick down. But this is the tiniest one I have. Isn't it cute with a little Christmas tree on it? That's in there for a journaling spot. And then another envelope here that folds and folds and folds out, and it's got Christmas stationery inside. Greeting card. Tuck spot here with a cute little Santa gift tag. Or it's actually a journaling card. This pocket is decorated with green rickrack and a green button. And some more pages from the book. And this is Christmas printer paper with the track on the side. There's no date on there, so I don't know how old that is, but I thought that was really cool to do something with. This is a pocket where I have it's a plastic, one of those plastic pockets this was from a recipe book actually, and it's supposed to go this way, where you slip pockets in the side, and I was like, well, that's not going to fit, and I didn't want to cut it, so I turned it this way so that where you put something in here is at the top. And I put this pretty postcard. It's a postcard. And so this is where the holes were. And I just sewed this pretty gingham fabric over, over the bottom. So the other half is in the back half of this signature. And you'll see that in just a second. This is a piece of a Christmas card. And so is this. And a little journaling card with a pocket. And a little baby piece of Tim Holtz baby right there on this little collage card. It's a little tiny collage there on there. And also on this pocket and up here. Had some fun with that, and that's sewn around. There's an envelope here decorated for you to have fun with on this fold out page. Here's another kind of Franken page, or Franken page journaling card with a playing card sewed on there. And then this page has clipped on here. This is a cool tag. This is a collectible Santa card where I just add some stickers, some pretty ribbon, and it flips up like that. So I think those are really cool because you can journal under that flap. Here's a pretty red collaged journaling card here. And this is a large Christmas card. This is the middle of the third signature too. I have the nutcracker here for the middle of the, the strings. This is a Christmas card that it's kind of like 3D. I mean, this is not flat. This is on here, and I'm not sure how old it is. It's never been used, and it doesn't have a date on it anywhere. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's felt gingerbread house, and these are all pieces on here, little gems and everything. I thought that was really neat, and I just put it right there so someone can have some fun with that. And the matching envelope is back there too. Let me show you. See, the flap is real pretty. It's a red envelope. Never been used, and it has those pretty candy canes on it. And that's on, is this a piece together page? Yeah, this is a piece together page. So this half is cardstock, you know, from my paper pad, and then this half is from Ideals magazine. This came out so nice. And, oh, and it's also got a third piece sandwiched in here, which is wallpaper. So that one came out really cute. A Franken tag there. That was clipped under there. A little penguin tag here. He's a penguin he's double-sided, so he's a penguin on both sides. He's not blank on the back. But on this side he's glittery, and on the other side he's not glittery. So if you wanted to write on there, you could write on the other side. Flip over, flip out there with a tag that can be a tuck spot under there. And here is my belly band for this journal. I had some fun with this one where I covered a piece of cardstock with this fabric. This pretty gingham in the back here that I received from Jovi. And I used that to tuck the larger journaling card. Let me show you how pretty that is. It's sewn around too. So that one's in the back. And then this is this, you know, regular size, like 3x4 or whatever. Pretty little journaling card, zigzag stitched around. And I put that one in this front piece. So it's kind of like a double belly band there. And then this is a pocket here where I have a large tag. This is cardstock on the front with coffee dyed paper, sewn around with red thread, and it's got a pretty little Christmas tree right there. And this is also a journaling card, sewn around with red zigzag stitched on that one with red thread. And another one of those cute little gift tags that I made into a actual tag with string. This little envelope we talked about already. This little card, gift, you know, card came with this envelope, and it fits in there, but I made a little pocket here behind it and added another little gift tag inside for fun. And then we're almost to the back. I would like to, if I have time, show you the goodie bag, but here's the other plastic pocket with a recipe card in there. I did hang one of the chipboard snowmen right here from this ruffle, and this is a postcard. This is an old postcard that I believe I recovered because I didn't like the front. So this was a card, another card that I had, and I put it on the front of this postcard because I didn't like what was on the front of that. So recovered it. And then here's a little collage on the back of that card back. The guest book paper and some journaling cards and little tags here. I left the string on it too. I think this was a gift tag that I picked up somewhere by itself. It was all by itself, and I left the string on there and I put it on this pocket as a decoration. And let's see, so we're at the back, and this is a library pocket, which I already showed you, but we've got a few pieces in here of paper and library cards and a couple index cards. And this is actually from a book, an actual book, and so is this library card. It's been used. Isn't that cool? It's actually a original library card. So fun journal, and you've got these two pieces come with it. And in the goodie bag, I got that that vibe where I need to include lots of stuff for the person that's going to get that. I don't know why I don't always get that vibe. It's not like I say that every time, but I got a vibe. So we've got, I'm not going to try to put it back in here right, well, maybe I will. A few buttons and some jingle bells, 4 jingle bells. I was going to put some jingle bells in there somewhere, and I couldn't figure out where to put them. So I just said, you know what? I got that vibe. So they're going in there for the person that gets this. Some green rickrack. I tried to put enough green rickrack that could go, on the side of a page if they wanted. A little booklet here that I made this is from a little sticker box a box of stickers and I cut it apart and put little pages in it. So a little tiny journal, you could say. Some scraps from my paper, the wallpaper. Let's see. Oh, this has a little pocket. Did I put a little pocket in here? I think there's a little pocket right here. I think that's a little pocket. Music paper scraps, copy dyed. This one I cut into a tag shape. It's at least double layered, and it has a little eyelet, green eyelet. Wallpaper, some Christmas napkins. There's 2 here. So they're pretty red with snowflakes. Some of this Christmas ribbon right here. There's this piece I had used the wire, so the wire's cut off the side, and this one still has the wire on it. So some more doilies. Did I put one of each? Yes, one of each. The poinsettia, the green, and this is a red with snowflakes. Some of the red and white gingham. I figured they would need some of that. Some tickets. There's green and red for Christmas. And this is a little paper bag. I think I put something in here. What did I put in here? Oh, just some little pieces that I didn't want to get messed up. Oh, the little labels that I had left. That's what it is. The little labels that I had cut out that I had left that I didn't use. These are cute little Christmas labels. So they're in there. I didn't want them to get messed up. And then you can always use this little craft paper bag for something. So that's what's coming in the surprise. It's not a surprise, but that's what's coming in the surprise goodie bag. And then you have this little cute little penguin goodie bag to use for something too. Paper, it's paper. So that is it. I'm going to go before my camera. Sorry to talk so fast and go so fast, but you know, I'm not going to go into it with my phone, but I hope you enjoyed that whole series, and I really enjoyed making that journal. It was awesome, and so I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching, and happy crafting.